Good afternoon. It's kind of a overcast, partly sunny kind of day here. A little cold for me. When I wake up in the morning, it's 56, 57 degrees in the beginning of August. Mm, That's a little cold. And I'm not feeling the greatest right now. I'm a little under the weather. So I was going to take the bike out and go to one of my favorite little spots out here, do a tobacco review. Um, but I decided, okay, well, I'll leave that one for later and I'll do a different one. And, well, you saw it in the thumbnail. This is actually I have to say, it's my favorite, uh, I guess, Virginia. It's a Virginia Burley. Okay. The Peterson Sherlock Holmes is a Virginia Burley mix with a little bit of citrus in it. And I just really enjoy it. It's a great tobacco. I don't know what prompted me to buy it, except that okay, Sherlock Holmes. I don't know. It just sounded good. Well, I tried it, and I was like, yeah, this is my one of my favorites, and I like pretty much whatever tobacco you see me smoking is going to be, something I really like. If I don't really like it, um, I won't really do a review on it. It's because why give a negative kind of thing out there, like saying, "Oh, this stuff is absolutely terrible. Don't buy it." And I don't want to do that. So the other thing I wanted to show you today too was a relatively inexpensive pipe. Um, got this on Pipes and Cigar website. This is a Crown. They call it a cherry wood. I kind of call it a poker. It is briar. I don't know where the cherry wood name comes from. Maybe it's the color, but I mean, for a $39, $40 pipe, it's really kind of a nice grain, and it smokes Virginia or Virginia blends really well. One drawback to this pipe: when they drilled the draft hole, it's a little bit above the chamber. Okay, so there's always a little bit of dead space underneath there. I know I could pipe mud it, and I did sort of do that at one point, but I guess I didn't do it right because it didn't stick for very long. And I just said the hell with it. I took it all out, cleaned it, and so there's always a little bit of unburnt tobacco at the bottom. But other than that, the pipe smokes fantastically. Actually, you can say I kind of smoked this pipe quite a bit. Top's getting a little beat. So I was under the weather. Oh, I'm gonna have to edit that part out. No, I'll leave it in. Smoking's not good for you, kids. Well, good thing I'm not a kid, right? There is a citrus taste to this, kind of like orange, uh, maybe lemon or lime, or maybe lemon, lime, and orange all together. I don't know. It's a nice citrus taste. And supposedly, this has not a topping, a casing of citrus. But if you look at this stuff, it's pretty much a nice ribbon cut, bright Virginia, and a little bit of burley in it. I I love this stuff. Good old Sherlock Holmes. I, amongst other things, I'm kind of a Sherlock Holmes nut, as well as a Lovecraft stories and man, oh God, I don't know. This weather's kind of kicking me. I went from being really hot to being so cold last night. It's like I gotta put the heat on in August. Mm. This was a gift from my buddies back in New York. My motorcycle club decided to do a 10th anniversary. Um, whatever you call these things. I drink a lot of iced coffee in it, so it's my coffee cup. Um, yeah, our club just celebrated its 10th anniversary, and I retired. I'm getting too old to make those runs back and forth. But anyway, getting back to the tobacco. Um, I don't know. You guys out of. I've not done a lot of Virginias uh, since I started picking up smoking a pipe again. Uh, I don't know if there's a good recommendation for a straight Virginia you guys have out there. I mean, everybody talks about this Orlick Golden Slice and what have you. I'll eventually try that. I keep talking and putting the thing out. Usually this stuff burns just fine. This is if I can do it now without choking on it, right? Mm. It doesn't send up huge clouds of smoke, but it doesn't need to. It's got so much damn flavor to it. And I'm also a citrus nut. I love lemons and limes and grapefruits and stuff, and anything that's got that kind of a flavor to it. I'm you know lemon head candies and you know the heck was just flying by here. Um, that kind of stuff. I love that. So this kind of fit my pistol. Use the old term. And the pipe itself too is, it's not a real expensive pipe. Like I said, it's like $40 or so, 40 some odd bucks. They don't have it on. Well, this particular one they don't have on smoking or pipesandcigars.com. Um, because this is without a filter. It's made without a filter. And most of my pipes, well, actually all my pipes, I smoke without a filter. I don't know. It's half the time I try a filter, it feels like I'm trying to suck a milkshake through a small straw. I like a little more free flowing draw to my pipes. Yeah, I love this stuff. This like, I'm always kind of like an English or a burly kind of stuff that I like. Vast majority of my stuff is uh, burleys and Englishes. There are some that are classed as a Virginia, but They're not a Virginia Perique or a Vapor or anything like that. They call them a Virginia, but they still have stuff like uh, uh, Orientals and Cavendish and cigar, tobacco in it. And I don't know what you would class that as. Just non-aromatic. I have one aromatic that I love, and I'm really not an aromatic smoker. I find it tears my mouth up. One of the worst ones, here we go, talking bad about a tobacco, was the Cornell and Deal apricots and cream. I bought like an ounce of that stuff to try it, and no, nope. It did not taste like apricots for one. It tasted of vanilla, but the rest of it was just, I mean, it just lit my gums up. But anything that has a casing rather than a topping doesn't seem to bother me so much. One of the ones that do classes in aromatic is actually, I don't think it has a topping. I think it's used as a wine as a casing, and that comes through kind of like grapes, like grape jelly, grape lollipop, grape. A little overkill, but I'll review that. Actually, I'm thinking for uh, getting closer to October, I may go through and go through the series of the old ones. I think it's called. The Awakened Elders, From Beyond, Innsmouth, all that stuff. I'm still waiting on one, and that's the Miskatonic blend. Can't seem to find that one. But when that comes in, I'll add that to the list, and I think I'll have all of them. Some of them are exceptionally good. Some are not bad, but nothing to write home about. So you got basically mediocre and good. Oh yeah, and one that I call bipolar. When I get to that one, I'll explain why. Oh boy. Keep looking outside, hoping the sun comes out. I really wanted to take the bike out, but man, I'm not feeling it today. I haven't been able to sleep in probably 2, 3 nights. So, and I not working obviously today, middle of the afternoon, or yeah, early afternoon. Part time kind of guy. The joys of being retired. Uh, anyway, sitting here in my little corner over here, the man corner. Not quite the man cave, just a corner. With some of my guns and my old race cars from radio control days, and I don't know if you see it, but skull collection back there. Skulls and dragons and what have you. Yeah. Guy stuff. Anyhow, if you think about it, get yourself some of this stuff. If you like Virginias, especially a very sweet Virginia, and kind of like citrusy stuff, give this a shot. I'm floored by it. I had no idea this was going to be this good when I bought it, and I was just like, well, I'll try it. I haven't really had a Virginia, straight Virginia. It's the funny part about getting back into this. I don't know, after 20 some odd years, Um, the blends seem to be all over the place. There's so much from a couple of companies out there, Cornell and Deal and the Scandinavian Tobacco Group. Uh, I guess that's who does Peterson now. Uh, Back in the day, for me, it was like whatever you could get at the counter at your local CVS drugstore, or if you did find a pipe shop, you had their blends. And I couldn't tell you what they were back then. They were just like, oh, here, try this. And you take it home, you try it, and you go, oh, yeah, that's pretty good. And, or, oh my God, no. Uh, I remember having a couple of those blends where I smoked it, and it was so heavy, so overkill. I couldn't tell you what it was now. That's so long ago. It was like uh, such a heavy smoke that your room would be filled with a cloud of smoke in a matter of seconds. But you didn't have a whole lot of choices. Now you do. And I kind of like that because I get bored smoking the same thing over and over again. I don't know how some of these old guys used to do it back in the day. Even when I was younger and I was smoking a pipe, I still mix things up. You know, with the Captain Black, with the Amphora, with Sir Walter Raleigh. What's the other one? Yeah, the codger blends they call them now, but that was like the standard blends at the time. You had like four or five, or three or four Amphoras. You had three or four or five Captain Blacks. You had a couple of different Sir Walter Raleighs. You had the boy, I am drawing a blank on the other one. Yeah, doesn't matter. You know, you didn't have a whole lot of choices, but I still mixed them up because I got bored real quick with it. You know, you can't smoke the same thing every day. You can't eat the same dinner every day or the same breakfast every day. Some people, I guess, do. Um, I'm I need more variety in my life. So anyhow, you guys have a good day. We'll see you in the next video. And you get a chance, go do some fun shit. We'll see you. Oh, crap. Where'd it go? Oops. There be dragons. Wow.